Okay, we're gonna read some comments on this video. This person said, if paying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. Everybody bleeping once. I know I've cussed on here before, you guys, but I'm trying not to. Everybody effing wants some of your money, but nobody wants to give you any. Yep. It's real quick. Everything. It's always really quick to get your money taken from you, but to get anything back, it's like pulling teeth. It's called a rent-seeking economy or neo-feudalism. Please note, we are the serfs. I don't really know what serfs means. I don't know if they mean servant. I don't know what that means. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Yeah, that was a good line of poetry. Life is a pay-to-win scenario. It's a subscription scam. To call it a service is too generous. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. America is a corporation, not a country. Corporations are endless. Corporations and endless greed is to blame. Yeah, I've talked a lot about that in some of my other videos about the corporations and the greed and how that's really just kind of destroying a lot of things in this country. And it's, making people very hostile and unempathetic, and they have no compassion for anyone else. It's creating that. It's breeding that. The corporatism, the extreme capitalism, it is breeding I'm better than you. Look at me. I don't care about you and your needs. I only care about making me good. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Everything is a subscription service. You pay $400,000 for a house, and the HOA charges $450 a month. Yep. If I were to read that comment to my dad, I'm sure he would agree with that. Because the HOA, if you live in an HOA neighborhood, they got all their fees for a bunch of stupid. I mean, some of it is, understandable, but a lot of it is just stupid things. Just wait for them to keep making money off of us, right? Just keep squeezing us like lemons. We're just like lemons being squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. I got so sick of arguing over my subscription services. The only way to end the demand was to close down my bank account and start again and never get another subscription service. You're right. They all add up and basically cause you to be broke. That's what they were saying. You will own nothing and be happy. Klaus Schwab. They figured out they could charge you a price of infinity. That's how we got here. Heated car seats used to come with cars. That's insane. The companies have lost their minds. It's like if you already, if you get a car that you can't afford all of it right away and you have to pay it off, or you pay everything, it's like, at least include the heat. Like, that should not be a separate additional thing. It's just kind of like, when you go to the wing places, if you want to which obviously I rarely ever go out and eat anymore. I don't even really go out anymore. But when you go to wing places now, if you want like the carrots and the celery to come with your wings, it's an additional cost now. And that used to just be a free thing that came with your wings. You paid for the wings, and then you would get free celery and carrots. And now restaurants don't even do that anymore. They make you pay for them. Yep. This country is a paid to be a slave service where if you don't end up jailed, and then you get to be an even bigger slave. What a land of freedom this is. Well, your job is a subscription service to your employer. Yeah? Yeah, because they can cancel it at any time. Like, you can cancel your subscription services. They can cancel your employment anytime for any reason. Yep, that was a pretty accurate statement. I'd agree. The phone company used to charge customers for the inside of their phones. The customer only owned the shell. Yep, it's not life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's life, liberty, and property. Um, when we wake up and we hear the Netflix, the dumb noise. The rent sinking in this country needs to end. Microsoft Suites used to be free when you bought a laptop or home computer. Now you have to pay monthly or pay a huge one-time cost. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've done that too. I mean, I have it for free right now while I'm in school. I can access, the Office, Microsoft Office. Like I can access Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Notes, right now because it was included, with my college. But yeah, otherwise, if you don't have that, you have to pay monthly or pay one big payment per year. It's kind of ridiculous. Like you already paid the money for the computer or the laptop. Like it's just greed. It's really just to make the people who are in power and people who make just to make them wealthier and us poor. That's really what it comes down to. Feels like we're trapped whether we want to be or don't want to be. I tried to be an escapee. Most of my generation are watching movies for free, and I can't say I blame them. There's no reason to see a movie in theaters when everything is in an arm and a leg. Well, movie theaters in general, I feel like are pretty much. I don't think they have a bright outlook, considering how most people now are having these streaming subscription services for movies. So yeah, I don't know how movie theaters are going to keep being a thing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like movie theaters are going to become a thing of the past pretty soon. And American roads bad because they trying to f up your car. Yeah, they want all the potholes to keep ruining our tires, and we have to keep getting new tires and things fixed on our cars. It's all about money. Paywalls are a form of financial oppression. There is a Black Mirror episode based on this. The woman was literally paying for a subscription to keep her brain working, and the company kept increasing the monthly subscription cost, kind of like internet tier system, basic, premium, and premium plus. Yeah, and honestly, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to speak it into existence, but I feel like if these people in control in this government, I feel like if they could, they will find a way to make us pay for oxygen to breathe. They will. It's scary to think about. It's like I'm like at that point I'd be like, okay, well then I'll just die. I'll just breathe in the toxic air and I'll just die and go. I'll just not have to be dealing with this anymore. And it's scary to think about if they ever did that. If they ever start making us pay to have oxygen to breathe. Okay. You can cancel your phone, your rent, and your food. It's called death. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that would pretty much result. I mean, a phone to work in today's society, yeah, you need a phone. But like, if you're like a homeless person, I mean, a phone isn't really gonna be really. I don't know. You're not gonna be able to charge it. I mean, I guess you could. Some people, I don't know. I don't know. Because if you're homeless and you live out in the streets, most of society doesn't want anything to do with you. They don't want you coming into the building. You're like a wild animal to them, basically. It's basically just paying to live at this point. I can't wait to pay a subscription to breathe the natural air. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I was literally just saying that they'll probably find a way to charge us for that eventually. They're not there yet, but I have a feeling it's coming. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, I accept death. Like, I don't to have to pay to breathe. I mean, they already make us pay for water. They make us pay for water. I mean, think about that, you guys. Water, a natural, renewable resource that is really abundant here on this earth, and they make us pay for it because they're like, oh, you know, because we have to drink, you know, filtered, purified water. Oh, because it had to be filtered and purified through these plants or whatever, you have to pay for it. And it's like, when I go up and hike up on a mountain and there's a, you know, a fresh spring, I can just drink out of that and not pay anything. It's ridiculous. It's really ludicrous. I've noticed that subscription BS too. Literally everything's become a subscription. I don't remember subscriptions being this out of hand. And the thing is too, with some of these subscription services, they make them hard to cancel. Like some of them make it easy. It's pretty easy to like cancel your subscription service, like if you can no longer afford it. But a lot of them, they make it really difficult to cancel your subscription, which is really quite irritating. The air you breathe will be carbon tax. Yeah, so it seems like there's a lot of people in the same mindset as me about the air thing. Yeah, but you basically get the idea. It's just literally everything is a subscription, everything. And it's really getting out of control. It really is getting out of control. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video. Bye.